no audio. Is the stream getting audio? All right. Yeah, okay, now we're getting audio. So the timers say they're synced up, but they didn't really start at the same time. It is what it is. All right, let's see what we got going here. Fenster's realistically about 3 or 4 seconds ahead, but that's fine. So this first race, they're going to be driving around Radiator Springs. It's a pretty basic race. Right off the start, they did a off-track skip, which put them a bit forward in the track. Xlebo just went for another one. I'm not sure if that saves time. I'd be interested to see if it does. Nah, so far things are going pretty good. 36:44 for Xlebo. It might actually save time. That's fancy. Alright, now I'm starting to get some gameplay music going. I'm starting to hear it. $36.44, $35.90. It definitely saves about a half a second. That's insane. I'm a fan of that. Alright, yeah, Xlebo lapped Ramon a little bit further back than Fenster did. If I'm being selfish, I think I want Fenster to drop into the loser's bracket here because I wanna verse my boy Fenster, but it's gonna be an extremely tight race. I'm excited for how this race is gonna turn out. Both incredible runners. Alright, so Fenster is starting the second race. There's a little wrong way you can accidentally do here. Neither of them got it, so that's good. Because that would be a restart level, which is a massive time loss. Clean driving from both. I see Xlebo doing a lot of this. Oh, Fenster hits the wall a couple times. So does Lebo, so they're about even still. I noticed Xlebo has been doing a lot of this fishtailing, this tail whipping maneuver. It boosts his speed up a little bit. Unfortunately, Fenster's running in kilometers per hour, so we can't really compare the speed through turns, but... Oh! That's an interesting off-track right there, too. Saves 2 seconds. That is fancy. Xlebo is pulling out all the tricks in this one. So Fenster is a front runner for one of the people expected to win this tournament. It's between Xlebo, Fenster, and Tap W at this point. And this is going to knock one of them into loser's bracket. If Fenster wins this, the chances are is that he's going to be versing Tap W for his next race. Unless Tap W gets massively upset by... I'm not sure who Tap W is going to be versing. It'd be a big upset, though. Look to the top, we're gonna rock this town. Alright. They are synced up here. Oh, Fenster. He might have actually gained speed from that. That is a good time save. That's something I'm going to need to incorporate into my runs. All right, now they're going to Sally.
Hey,
Nice. Good menuing from both.
habt ihr Mädels Lust auf ein Freundschaft?
Sally's speaking that sweet, sweet German to me. Alright, they both go for the off track there. That was a clean another off track that I didn't know about. Noted. Alright, looks like Xlebo's stream is lagging a tad bit, but that's okay. We can still see enough. See that they're about synced up. It looks like you're taking a frame from Fenster's stream and putting it over onto Xlebo's stream. I think Fenster got a 35, Xlebo got a 34. Xlebo's just been driving a little bit cleaner. He's got the extra little off tracks that he hasn't even done in this race, so. Alright, so yeah, they're both about synced up. Xlebo's actually taking a short lead here. 36.44 to 36.60. Pretty much identical lap times. Oh my goodness, cutting that corner Xlebo is. It's terrifying. So a good way to tell who is doing the race faster is who laps the AI first, because the AI are on a set track unless you mess with them. So Xlebo lapped him around that turn, and then Fenster lapped him after that turn, which means Xlebo ended up doing this race a little bit faster. 36, 37, yeah. So Fenster started off with a bit of a lead, but Xlebo's been slowly bringing that back with just great driving. Xlebo's fishtailing here to get a little extra speed.
Oh je.
If done suboptimally, it can end up losing time, but in many cases, it slowly just ups your mile per hour and you end up saving time. Neither of them overshot Doc's challenge. That's massive. So Xlebo's fishtailing looks a lot more refined than Fenster's. I'm not sure which one is more effective though. Xlebo's doing smaller little turns. My gosh, that is an amazing off track. It's when you see it side by side like this that you see how much time it actually saves. Okay, that's one I learned back in the day. Didn't know if it saved time or not. I'm still not sure if it did. Oh, Xlebo. He still got the lead though. He just lost that 2 to 3 second gap he had though. I'd never think people would speedrun. It's a fantastic game. Alright, let's see if Xlebo can get the off track this time. He does. Small little time save. I'm wondering if it's enough to actually save time. because he got that lap done early and got through, but I think the accelerating might have actually lost him a little bit of time. I'll be right back, guys. That's fun. Sure.
Hey, McQueen's. Hey, light.
Dude, speedrunning racing games is such a big what, you know? No, sorry, I am back. Had to tell my girlfriend to have a good day in class and lock the door behind her and all that. But we're back. Fenster somehow got the lead. What happened? I missed it. Fenster has a 10-second lead. I totally missed it. $29.50 for the first lap for Fenster. That's not bad at all. Let's see what Xlebo gets. $29.80, yeah. $29.50, that's actually a really good time. But it's the laps after the first one that you're supposed to count. If he can get below 28s or below 29s consistently, if he can get consistent 28s, then he is he's doing a real good job. Fenster menu was amazing. 28.86, that's faster than I've ever done a lap. This man's a madman. 29.10, that's more like me, yeah.
Hier kommen 900 PS.
28.90, dang good too.
Queen fährt, als würden die anderen Wagen stillstehen.
Did Xlebo miss menu? Is that what happened? Because 10 seconds from menuing is wild.
Diesen Kurs meistert er immer gut. Wow! Sehen Sie nur, wie ihm alle
Alright.
ausweichen. Man könnte fast meinen, Sie sagen bitte und danke. Und noch einer.
29.00. So Fenster's saving like a solid 1/10 to 3/10 of a second every lap over Xlebo, and it's gonna add up. He's gonna come out of this race with a like 4-second lead from what he went in with. It seemed like he went in with a 10-second lead. So I'm interested to see if Fenster can hold this lead. Xlebo is a very consistent driver, but Fenster's been playing this game for a long time. I'm going to make my prediction now that it's going to come down to a tailfin pass. It's going to come down to delinquent road hazards. I think delinquent road hazards is going to come up and someone's going to make the error of like hitting a tree wrong or taking a turn a little bit too wide and hitting the wall and wiping out. That's my guess.
Man könnte fast meinen, Sie sagen bitte und danke.
Otherwise, I'm expecting a lot of really good racing, a lot of really consistent driving. I'm expecting to see something I haven't before by Xlebo. He's been doing a lot of these off tracks I've not seen, and They excite me. So when Fenster and Xlebo were in this race on lap 1, Fenster was only 10 seconds ahead of Xlebo. Now Fenster is
95 kämpft sich durchs Feld. Lightning McQueen.
now Fenster is 11.5 to 12 seconds.
Platz Nummer 27.
So he saved about 2 seconds thus far just from optimal tilting and optimal driving. Oh, this is a rough lap for Fen. 28.90. How does he do this? It's the PAL version, I'm telling you guys.
McQueen ist definitiv auf Siegeszug. Sehen Sie
Yo, Drosso, I am not sure, man. I really am not sure. That's a good observation.
Ja, der Kerl kennt sich mit der Strecke aus.
I wonder if there's a difference in versions. Because I do believe Fenster is playing on a CD version of the game, and Xlebo is playing on the Steam version.
Er hängt sie ab, einen nach dem anderen. Au.
That's interesting, man. Alright, I think Fenster just got his first 29 lap. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't been watching that closely. 28.96 by Xlebo. That's a really good lap. The second lap for Fenster was a 28.86, which is beyond me. I don't know how he got that.
Oh ja, ich bin gut.
Okay. Ich bin gut. Yeah. Hearing the German audio coming from Fenster. Xlebo just finishes the race. They're going to Fillmore. If either of them screw up Fillmore, that could be some good time loss or time save. Especially if they miss the turn. Man. So there's a skip coming up called Fillmore Skip. It's an off track that saves a good amount of time, like 5 seconds each time you do it, and you do it 3 times. But if you miss the turn, then you lose the smoothness of the driving, which is a good time loss, and then the other is that you don't get the 5-second time save, which the other person likely will. Fenster gets it here. Slick turn. Clean. Let's see if Xlebo gets it here. It's really a basic turn, but if you mess it up, if you overlook it, it can be detrimental. Xlebo gets it clean here as well.
Cool, Mann. Richtig cool. Wer ist cool? Ich bin cool.
Ich bin cool. I love this German audio. Oh, Fenster hits the sign. That's a tough one. The sign is actually a little bit larger than it looks. The collision, you can hit it very easily. Xlebo takes it a little wide. That's more than fine. I found that overall, if you don't do that off track, I think it ends up saving time. I think that off track is more just like, because the time it takes to accelerate back up to full speed after you... Oh, Xlebo's having a tough time with this one. Nice. He lost about a second there. So what I've learned about that off track is that it makes you think you're saving time because you do the first lap a little bit faster. But then accelerating back up to speed, your second lap is going to be that same exact time. While if you don't off track and you end up driving through it, your second lap will be about 3 seconds faster, but your first lap will be about 2 seconds slower, which is a net 1 second saved, I believe, if my timing's right. Yeah, I completely forgot this game had a mini-map. Alright, let's see if Fenster laps the people here. Oh, Xlebo's having a tough time with it. Alright, looks like they both lapped him pretty easily. This is a very close race. They're within 15 seconds of one another. The thing about this game is that oftentimes it's very unforgiving with when you mess up. So if just one of them mess up a slight amount, like if Fenster misses the second tire here for Luigi's tires, then this could be a completely even game. Let's see if he does. There's the first. Here comes the second. He missed the tire. Commentator's curse, guys. He has to go back for it. But then his route is also a little messed up. Alright, there we go. He's back up. Oh, but Xlebo misses it too. It's unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. The second tire here is pretty difficult to get unless you take it slow, which I do. Yeah, and that Xlebo's taking it slow now. There you go. He tilted into it too because he thought he was going to miss it. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, slick turn by Xlebo. Fenster's going out right now. He's going to go to Sarge's off-road challenge. Interesting strategy for how to get there. Little turns, little turns. Alright. Gonna do a little off track here, Fenster is. Something I've noticed about people is that they don't tail whip once they get NOS, which I'm not sure whether or not that's optimal. I feel like tail whipping, it's a strat that needs to be perfected. It's not great currently, but it could get there to save seconds on this run. Fenster is 24 seconds ahead. Shoot. He's pulling away with it a little bit. Xlebo missing that tire was absolutely brutal. I had hoped that... Oh, fence. What was that? Not seen that before, I don't think. No, Fenster missing the tire, I thought that Xlebo was gonna be able to bring it back a little bit, but then Xlebo missed the tire. So it seems like the, wow. I've not seen those off tracks. I saw the second one, but I've never seen the first off track there. No way that saves time, what Fenster just did. I hope that was a mess up and not like an intended off track. Because it didn't work out very well. Oh yeah. I think Xlebo might slowly be bringing this back. Because he saved 2 seconds on that first lap. He's got a nifty little off track here. 1, then he goes for 2. It's clean. I'm not sure it saves time, but it's clean. So let's see what lap Xlebo gets. Fen got a 125.08. and Xlebo ends up getting a 122.95, so a 123. Looks like X is saving a whopping 2 seconds every lap. Which, if that is consistent for this lap, then Fenster is going to be coming out only 18 seconds ahead. The tale of this race so far is Fenster. The tale of this race is Fenster being ahead and Xlebo just slowly bringing it back and then messing up and then repeating the process. Fenster hits Ramon. Takes the turn a little bit tough. He got a 122.38. Good menuing by Fen. I want to see what lap Xlebo gets. Okay, so Xlebo actually had a slower last lap. Fenster is driving to Rust Valley right now. So why German? Fenster's German. He has the German copy of the game. He's playing on CD. Yeah. He's got the OG CD, which is German. Jawohl. Alright, here is Mater's Rust Bucket. We're going to see if Fenster goes for an off-track right off the start here. He will. Little time save that a lot of people don't do. I think Xlebo is going to go for the same off-track. Xlebo is threading the needle there. That's insane. Oh, Xlebo goes for that off-track. That's even fancier. Oh no, Fen. Fen, backwards drive, backwards drive. Did you learn nothing from the movie? Ooh. 25-second lap. That's a 10-second time loss. Eight seconds because Xlebo 17. Another 17. I think Xlebo might be making up some time here. Oh, 1698 by Fen. Xlebo's trying an off track here. Huh. Not sure if that saves time. So the optimal way to take these turns is without tilting. The optimal way is if you power slide correctly, you'll be able to do them without hitting any walls. Power sliding is faster, like Fen just did right there. It's faster, but it's not as safe. It's a bit of more of a risky strat because Fenster just messed it up there and he slammed into the wall. Xlebo just got the clean power slide and Fenster slammed into the wall again. I think Fenster has to take those turns a little bit more tight. I'm not sure. Yeah, there you go, phone.
Hey, wie geht's? Da will wohl jemand spielen.
Not a bad. Oh, Xlebo just got T-boned. Fenster got rammed into a wall. They're both seeing trouble on this lap.
Hey, nicht so schnell, okay? Schau her!
Hey, nicht so schnell. Hey, what's up, Shrimpy? How you doing, brother? Well, Fenster is one whole lap ahead of Mater Rust Bucket, which is about 17 seconds. Which means since Off-Road Challenge, Lebo saved a whopping, what, 7 seconds? Yeah, 7 seconds. That's wild. Alright.
Hey, McQuinski!
Ich bin so.
Okay. Xlebo's menuing is not as tight as Fenster's, but it's there.
Mal schauen, wie
He saved it.
PS aussehen. Ist Lightning McQueen überhaupt noch zu halten? Danke, Leute. Ich bin noch die ganze Woche da.
This is a tight race so far. This is an incredibly tight race. You still have that feeling of like, man, Xlebo could easily bring this back. If Fenster misses a box, if Fenster gets poor RNG, Xlebo is in the lead. This is an insanely close race. I'm excited.
Ich liebe es zu gewinnen. Die Nummer 95 kämpft sich durchs Feld. Lightning McQueen!
I'm very excited to see how this race turns out. So this is the biggest resident sleeper of the race. This one and, well, honestly, all the Piston Cups are. I'm disappointed that the end of this game is a Piston Cup. Like, it's just, what, 12 laps of 36-second laps? That's 6 to 7 minutes of you just driving around in a circle. What a climatic ending. I wish it was just like a nice big jump. Like something fun. Ah. Yeah, I'll see the times that they're getting though. Xlebo seems to be cutting the corner. Oh, whoa! Xlebo wipes out there. That's not good. He stepped over one of the cars and it just... Ooh. Isn't it several hundred laps in the movie? Yeah, and in real life. But the game, you know, they understand that this is absolutely unenjoyable to play. So Xlebo lost about 10 seconds there from that crucial mistake. That was rough. So now he's about a whole lap behind, which is 25 seconds. Yeah, no one would want to play this if it was hundreds of laps. Yeah. So Xlebo is about 25 to 30 seconds behind here. Well, that's different because this, I mean, NASCAR requires strategy. That's the difference.
Come on.
Wait, there's no strategy in turning and tilting while you lap the field several times? No, not really. Honestly, the strategy is you're seeing it. Just hold the inside until Xlebo's tilting a little bit cleaner than Fenster, but Xlebo had that big wipeout.
Weißt du, was Perfektion ist? Na dann auf.
Just hold the inside and tilt
Queen überhaupt noch
just
zu halten?
a little bit.
Die Nummer 95 kennt heute kein Halten mehr. Liegt alles in der Vorbereitung.
I was recently watching Formula 1 racing,
Meinen Sie sagen bitte?
and that stuff is fancy, man. Formula 1's kind of insane.
Hey, so war das nicht gedacht.
Is anyone in chat into Formula 1?
Hängt sie ab, einen nach dem anderen.
Those dudes are insane.
Lightning fällt zurück. Jetzt muss sich aber ranhalten. Queen ist definitiv auf Siegeszug. Sehen Sie, wie überzeugend er wirkt.
I started by watching that documentary on Netflix about Formula 1. And then I started just watching it a little bit casually at like Buffalo Wild Wings. F1 cars explode on contact. F1 is racing that's fun to watch. Any advice on how to get a girlfriend though? So here we got Sally's race, something interesting. Fenster misses the off track here. Okay, that's a big time save for Xlebo. It's like 4 seconds. Clean. Xlebo's got to play really strong for the rest of this. For up until the RNG of the run. Alright. See if Xlebo gets the off track. He does. Fenster, man. I'm telling you guys, Tailfin Pass is where it's all gonna be tough. Man, we got relationship advice in the chat. Can I get an F for Shrimpy being single? No, so far Xlebo is playing very solid here. Fenster had a few mess ups, but they're within 20 seconds, I believe. Actually, they're within 30 seconds if I just look at the timers. So yeah, Fenster could get bad RNG, and he would lose a lot of time. Xlebo, being 30 seconds behind is a tough thing. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the Fs.
Genau das meine ich. Hey, kein Problem. War mir eine
So Fenster ended up getting a 211. Uh, 211. Let's see what Xlebo gets. Let's see how much time Fenster lost that race. Well, it was about 11 seconds. Alright. They're now going to the hardest race in the run, Delinquent Road Hazards. There's a lot of really tight turns here, a lot of very technical play. Xlebo just destroys El Chapo. I think that's his name, or is that the Drug Lord? I think that might be the Drug Lord. What was that guy's name? Ooh. Now, this is a really tough race. We'll see how they do. Whoa, Xlebo, that was risky. I don't know how often he does that, but doing that wrong way there, if he goes far back enough, then he could end up
Genau das meine ich.
doing a lap skip and then have to restart his race. Which that would have been risky, man. That would have been rough. Alright, Fenster's going into the mine here. Fenster's got a pretty nice lead, but I don't know if he knows it. He misses the shortcut there. I bet Fenster thinks he's slowly falling behind. I think Fenster thinks he's behind. So he's going to be playing a little bit more riskily. He's going to be taking more risks.
Genau das meine ich.
Fenster in the stream and knows that he's about 27 seconds ahead. But he's nervous, I can tell you that. Xlebo's got to drive really consistently, and Fenster's got to make a couple hiccups to even this one out. Or Fenster has to get bad RNG. Bad RNG or bad RNG during the lightning strikes back. That could also screw him up. Xlebo's taking these turns a bit hot. Yeah, this is definitely a very hard race. So I can forgive them for hitting walls, because when I was doing my race, I was slamming into walls. Absolutely slamming.
Wer ist cool? Ich bin cool.
Fenster's been slowly hemorrhaging time during this level, though. You're not supposed to use the walls? No, no. If you look at his kilometers per hour, when he hits the wall, it's just thought walls were suggestion. No. Walls are tough. Walls absolutely negate your speed. It's like guardrails on a highway. Xlebo rides the wall, hits the side. Xlebo's making almost as many mistakes as Fenster is, which is tough. Because to bring this back, he's got to really drive consistently and strongly. I think Xlebo knows he's behind, though, and Fenster thinks he's behind. There's a certain amount of confidence in being ahead that goes into doing races. If you constantly play like you're behind, you're going to make even more mistakes. When I was racing my dear friend Tap W, he ended up getting world record because he's a monster. But I thought we were tied. I thought maybe I was ahead. I was driving very consistently. Going out of Sarge's off-road challenge, I asked my friend, you know, what's the time difference? How far is he ahead of me? Because I knew he was a little bit ahead of me, maybe. But he said 50 seconds. And that was heartbreaking. That was gut-wrenching. 50 full seconds. It was tough. No, but let's see what time Fenster gets out of here. He got out at a 44.46.
Okay.
Xlebo is going to get out at hopefully sub 45, maybe? No. 44.46 to... So he's like, what? That would be 16 seconds? Or would that be 26? Yeah. Might be 16. A little bit suboptimal menuing from Xlebo, but that's okay. Alright, so they're both on to Chick's Challenge. I'd say this is the Piston Cup of road races. It's really not fun. What's the current world record? 101.26, I think. Unless it's been broken again. Yeah, 101.26 by Tap W. Tap W ended up getting world record on his race with me. Which was... It was rough. Heartbreaking. We're on the push for sub 101. I was the paste car, yeah. Chick's Challenge. This is where Chick says, "Hey Lightning, I'm better than you." And Lightning says, "No, you're not." And then they go and race. And Lightning wins. That's how men settle disputes. Men race cars, of course. Yeah, no, I completely was the pace car. No, so I don't give this level enough credit. There's some really interesting turns. There's some really non-interesting parts, like what Xlebo's going through right now. But Fenster, this is the best turn of the level, I think, coming up right here. You got the turn going into the jump, and he decides to off-track it, so we don't get to see that. Yeah, so Xlebo's going through the valley here, and there's rocks and sand. Really such a thrilling level. So the area Fenster just went through, I'll say it when Xlebo goes through it. You can hit a corner and basically it's rip run. You're not getting out of that corner. Okay, so Xlebo is about to touch it. It's the corner with the barrel. Right there, that corner that he just almost hit. If you get in that corner, it's going to take you about 5-10 seconds to, put the car in reverse. Slowly just back out of there and then go. Hey chat, I have a question. So you know how humans are bipedal? What are animals that run on all fours? Is that like quadrupedal or quadrupedal?
Hey, Chick, ich muss
What
dir
are
noch
animals that run in all fours? Because I was gonna make a joke about cars being quadrupedal, but okay, quadrupedal, quadrupedal. All right. Cool. No, I was thinking it would be funny to see a car running like a Jaguar. All right, so Fenster is on high speed heist here, and he's gonna try not to hit any cars. There's some tight spots you have to go through here to save all the time that you possibly could. You should go between two cars and in a little bit of time, but you have the danger of accidentally hitting a car and then absolutely losing all your time. Quadrupedal? Okay. Four-footed animal using all 4 feet for running and walking. Cool. Yo, tetrapods. What the heck? Why don't people respect basic traffic laws? Well, I mean, if you really look at it, the cars on the highway are going like 90. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see any police officer or any police officers either. If you really look at it, there's only one sheriff in town, and he's back at Radiator Springs. There's only one sheriff. In a car full of in a town full of racing cars, there's only one sheriff. That's a problem I've always had with the Cars universe. There's one police officer. So if you fucking sorry, if you freaking T-bone the police officer, then the town goes into anarchy. Fast and the Furious cars cross over when. Xlebo's not having a good time. So let's see what RNG Fenster gets here. I think Fenster might be running away with this. Was machst du da? Yeah, Fenster might be driving away with this. So let's see the RNG that Fenster gets here. I've never seen RNG so bad that the timer runs out, but if there was ever a time for that, it would be right now. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Fenster's getting very... It's cutting out. Fenster's getting very suboptimal RNG here, but it's good enough. It's good enough. That's very average. Let's see how Fenster's Lightning Strikes Back is, though. If Fenster ends up getting on the grass...
Sheriff.
I don't know. How far behind is Xlebo? Probably like 30, 40 seconds at this point. I think Fenster's going to end up winning this one. Fenster almost got the early hit. Didn't look like the box hit the car, though, so... There's one. Alright, here's 3. Boom. Alright, so Fenster's gonna get on the left side of the road here, and then... Oh, did he not get that box? That was interesting. Poor RNG. He's gonna get on the right side of the road to block this guy off. The way the spawning of cars works, that was clean. Oh, he almost could have gotten a double hit there. The way spawning of cars works is if you're on the right side of the highway, the car will spawn on the left side of the highway. And, you know, vice versa. If you're on the left side of the highway, the car will spawn on the right. So that's how you're able to get these early hits, is you go to the left side of the highway and wait a little bit, and then the car will speed up, and then you just try to like pit maneuver it, but it's behind you. It's weird. Sheriff, yeah. My goodness, you make a great point. Maybe they subdivided it and you know, put in each of their cars. My question is how that works. That's kind of gross. They took the packages and put it on their person, their body, and okay. So Xlebo ends up driving in the grass here. That's not advised. Do cars wear clothes? Yeah, where did Hot Rod come in? No, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, where are these boxes coming from? What is a trunk? I don't get it, man. So Fenster is about a minute ahead here. Fenster could end up getting a 101, maybe. I'm expecting 102s from both of them, maybe a 103 from Xlebo.
Und wieder zieht er vorbei. Ist Lightning noch zu bremsen? Es heißt,
Yep.
mitzuschlagen, nie zweimal an der gleichen
So
Stelle.
Fenster's about a minute ahead. I could see Xlebo getting a... Xlebo's... what number is that car, that blue and red one? Because that car just tried to snipe Xlebo out of this race. Nah, so I think Xlebo's going to end up getting like a 103 and Fenster's going to end up getting a 102, maybe a 101. Yes. This was a very close race. Fenster just ended up pulling away with it. Xlebo had a really tough second half of this race. His tail fin pass was really not optimal. Neither was Fenster's though. I'm not sure where Fenster made up all of his time. I'm not sure where Fenster made up that minute. Why do they waddle during turns? So there's a mechanic in this game. I guess there's a mechanic in this game. I guess I should have explained in the first Piston Cup. There's a mechanic called tilting, and this tilting is meant for people to take turns a little bit tighter and drive on two wheels. Since you can't power slide during Piston Cups, which is an absolute shame, that would have made this so fun. They only allow you to end up tilting and driving backwards, and driving backwards does nothing beneficial for you. So we tilt around the turns to take them sharper, and they conserve your mile per hour. They conserve your speed a lot better than just taking the turns raw. Yeah, it's German McQueen is German engineering. German engineering. Thanks, mate. Of course, man. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, so Fenster is exactly a minute 12 seconds ahead. I'm just interested to see if Fenster ends up getting this 101. Because I do not believe this is... This is not world record pace. Heck, this is close, maybe. Cars is a real video game. You're seeing it. It came out in 2006, I think. You are seeing it. If my math is right, Fenster is actually relatively close to world record. What I did was he lapped at 59.02, and then he has 4 laps to go. And it's a minute 12 per 2 laps, so that'd be 2 minutes 24 plus 59.02. That'd be 1:01.26, which is exactly world record. So we'll see. What happens if he's more than 3 seconds off track? They'll put him back on track in a unspecified location, depending on where you went off track. And your acceleration will be at like 80 kilometers per hour in Fenster's case, and like 50 miles per hour in Xlebo's case. It's not good. It's not something you want. No, I don't think Fenster. From 8 to 12, is that 4 or 5 laps? Because you have to do the 12th lap. 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. That'd be 5, I think. So no, this is going to be around a 102, high 101. I think, yeah. Doing 5 laps from lap 8. So yeah, Fenster's gonna get a high 101. I think Xlebo's gonna end up getting a 102. Their timers on the bottom is the same, but the lap timers are 3 seconds off each other. Yeah. The lap timers are 3 seconds off each other. Because they went into the race at different times. Yo, Fenster, congrats, my dude. Congrats on the, I think, low 102, man. Do you want a post-race interview? Could have gone a lot better. All right. What happens when your wheels bar goes down to 0? Nothing. Game sound disappeared. Yeah, I thought my mic cut out. All right. Yeah, 102 is not bad, though, man. 102 is not bad. Yeah, Xlebo has no audio right now. A major plot point in the movie is that Lightning skips changing his tires. Yeah, no, Lightning's, he doesn't need to change his tires. Let's see who we got in here. I think it's Fenster. Hey, what's up,
Yes.
Fenster? How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing good. A bit exhausted. Could have gone a lot better. I messed up a lot. I'm 37 seconds off world record, and my PB is only like 18 seconds slower. So yeah, not good.
A 102 is still good, man. Like, what do you say that was? How close is that to your PB? Because that's like 20 seconds off your PB, right?
Yes, but after I got my PB, we found a lot of new threads, so I should have saved like 20 seconds.
That's fair. That's fair.
If I
Yo,
drove
You're,
the same.
this your delinquent road hazards was real rough.
Yeah.
Like,
Mine.
man. Oh, yeah. You missed that. You missed the shortcut there. That was tough to watch. But Xlebo was making an equal amount of mistakes there. You were about 20 seconds ahead of Xlebo there. And then you started messing up. I'm like, oh man, Xlebo could get this. You missed the tire in Luigi's, but Xlebo made almost the equal amount of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
It was real tough.
I listened to your commentary while running, actually.
Did you? Okay. I didn't know if you were or not. I was making statements like if Fenster knows he's ahead, then he wouldn't be making these mistakes. But I guess that's not true then.
Yeah, I was just a bit. Yeah, I couldn't concentrate. I was a bit. Kind of.
Yeah, a little
I don't
flustered.
know. It was flustered.
Yeah. Commentary ghosting, isn't that a serious offense? No, not at all. No, man, that was a good race, though. That was a good race. I don't know where you ended up saving all your time compared to Xlebo. I don't know where Xlebo lost his time. I guess I wasn't paying as much attention, but at one point you guys were like 20 seconds apart. And then I look back at the screen and Xlebo is a solid minute behind. Is that Xlebo who just joined? Yeah, maybe. No.
And
I don't
he's
think it
gone
was.
again. But it was him, actually. I don't
It
know.
was. I don't know.
Did you see how I was 10 seconds ahead for my speedway in the first Piston Cup? Because I didn't notice I was just like 1 lap ahead or something. It was strange.
You lost 10 seconds?
No, I was 10 seconds ahead, and I don't know
Oh.
how he lost 10 seconds because I didn't see it.
Yeah, he ended up doing a weird off track that didn't work in what's that lap or what's that race right before?
Doc's
Palm
challenge.
Yeah, he ended up missing that off track there, and it was a little tough. But I don't know how exactly we're 10 seconds ahead. Not sure.
Okay, have to watch the VOD then later.
Yeah. No, I don't. My thing is, I'm still amazed that you ended up being a minute ahead because I don't know where you ended up saving a minute. He might have just gotten bad RNG on the lightning strikes back. I'm not sure. Let's see if he can talk. Hello.
Hey,
Yo.
this game gave me bad RNG on all races. That's all.
That's all? Okay, and his mic is muted. Yo, so how do you feel your run actually went though, Lebo? Like, do you feel good about your driving or?
No, I
No?
feel bad.
I can see that. I can see that. Yo, you were having a tough time in Delinquent Road Hazard. So did Fenster. Were you listening to my commentary or no? And he's gone. Oh man, I love this guy. What a member of the community. No, yeah, this race was very good, man. It started to diverge a bit in Tailfin Pass, but it was a very good race. So where does that put you? Is your next who's gonna be your next opponent? Let me go to the bracket. I'm interested in this. Alright, so it looks like your next opponent is going to be the winner of Sonic Speed Dude versus Tap W, which is probably gonna be Tap W because I don't know the Sonic Speed Dude fella. So how do you feel about your race with Tap W? You gonna get that win?
I raced him once in Lysenthosson. God, it's a hard word to pronounce. And I won, but he messed up a lot during that race. And if he can reproduce his world record, I can't beat him right now. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be luck for me if he's good or not in that race. And if he is, then I have no chance, I think.
Oh, alright. Well, that was a great race, man.
It was really close at the beginning. We were so synchronized.
It was, yeah. No, I really enjoyed commentating that, and I believe that's going to be it for us. All right. Well, I'm Leggy, and that was Disney Cars Fenster versus Xlebo. Great race. GG's.
GG.
All right.